Salary changes. That's today's topic, and you'll be shocked to see how the salary changes over the years. In today's video, I will slice and dice the salary details over the journey of an individual. And let's see if I can predict what happens to your income over the next few years. Now, understanding how your salaries change over time is super important for your planning, your personal finances, and setting up your career goals. It's crazy to think about how much our earning potential can grow or shrink based on a few factors. Now, people often think that salary increases are linear, like a steady climb up a predictable ladder. But the truth is, salary growth can be completely off, like super uneven. Some years you might get a huge raise, but others there might be a totally dry spell, even in negative. Yes, if you don't get the variable incentive, then your overall comp goes down, right? Now, industries also make a big difference. For example, tech jobs tend to be higher starting salaries and maybe faster growth as compared to maybe a person who's working for an NGO where salaries might be very low and might grow very slowly. Even within industries, experience level plays a huge role. Your first few years out of college can certainly be a wild journey. Couple of years experience and you can almost get double your salary. The jumps in salary are always bigger as you gain experience and take on more responsibility, right? But after that, growth can slow down and you will find yourself on a plateau. You might find yourself wondering when your salary will catch up with your growing expenses. So let's answer the main question. What actually drives these salary changes? Well, education is a big one. The more you learn, the more you earn. If you have a prestigious institute from where you've graduated, the salary will be much higher, like IITs, IIMs. But it's not just about the degree. Skills that are in high demand can also boost your salary. Job market trends are another huge factor. If you're in an industry that's hot right now, like let's say renewable energy, you're likely to see your salary grow faster. Or if you have skills which are hot right now, like AI, blockchain, IoT, then you can ask for a higher compensation. Talking about asking, let's not forget about negotiation skills. Being able to make a strong case for yourself can make a big difference in your salary. Some people with degrees in high demand fields can see their salaries double or even triple over a decade. I have seen quite a few. You can calculate your first decade. Well, in 2000, I started my career with a salary of 1 lakh as a call center executive. My salary certainly grew 5x in 5 years. But there are factors. I moved to Mumbai. So that's another factor. Tier 1 cities, metro cities, they pay higher as the cost of living is high there. On the other hand, those in industries that are struggling might see little to no growth. But here's something that might surprise you. Inflation can quietly eat away your salary growth. Let's say if you're making 50,000 rupees and inflation is 6%, you're effectively making less over time unless your salary keeps pace. Let's say your organization didn't do well and the merit budget was 5%, then technically you're going behind by 1%. Some companies didn't pay 100% of the variable bonus. It's a part of your CTC, so technically you're going behind, isn't it? There are also hidden costs to consider, like student loans or the cost of relocating, for a job. These can add up and affect your take-home pay. Some career choices might look great on paper, but end up costing you more in the long run. The rent in Mumbai was a killer, at least for me. I had a roommate to share it with, so that was fine. So all these factors combine to create a complex picture of salary growth. The key takeaway is that it's not just about how much you make, but also about how much you keep and how it adds up over time. To sum it up, understanding salary progression is crucial for making smart financial decisions and planning your career. It's not a straightforward journey, but being aware of these factors can help you navigate it more effectively. If you've had a wild ride with your salary, share your story in the comments below. What was your first salary? I'd love to hear about your experiences. And if you're looking for more career tips and insights, then check out my career advice playlist. You will find it valuable. See you in the next one.